Whenever some huge new technology comes along, it's totally normal to feel a bit anxious, right? Especially if you're a parent. We worry about the future, we worry about screen time, and what it all means for our kids. Well, today we're going to dive into a really fascinating perspective that reframes AI not as something to be scared of, but as a potential partner in parenting. All right, let's just get right to it. This is the big question we all ask, and for good reason. I mean, think about it. When's the last time you did long division without a calculator? Or navigated a new city without your phone? It seems like with every new tool that makes life easier, we trade off a skill we used to have. So, where does that leave us? And that really is the heart of it. We're at this massive fork in the road with AI. Down one path, we can use it as a shortcut, a way to just offload our thinking. And if we do that, we risk a real decline. But the other path, that's where we use it as a partner for growth, a tool to help us learn faster, to reflect deeper. That's how we evolve. And honestly, nowhere is this choice more important than in how we raise our kids. So to really get the opportunity here, we first have to look at the problem. And right now, most screen time is just a one-way street. It is completely passive. It's basically a digital babysitter. And hey, we've all been there, right? You just need 5 minutes apiece, so you hand over the tablet. And this right here is the biggest problem with the screens our kids use today. They have no idea what's going on in that little head. Is your kid bored out of their mind? Are they confused? Super excited? The screen has no clue. It's just broadcasting at them, not actually engaging with them. Okay, so this is where AI completely flips the script. The promise here is a huge shift in what screen time can even be. We're talking about moving from that passive placeholder to an active, truly interactive partner in a child's development. So how does that even work? Well, imagine an AI-assisted learning tool that can literally notice what your kid is drawn to. Is it the bright colors, certain shapes, maybe a particular animal sound? It sees that, and then it adapts the content in real time. So if your child is just flying through puzzles, it can make them a little trickier. If a story is a bit too hard, it can simplify it. It keeps them right in that sweet spot where they're challenged but not frustrated. And that leads to this really powerful idea. The screen stops being just a distraction. It transforms into a sandbox for exploration, a tool that actually helps a child discover the world around them and the world inside their own head. But this goes even deeper. We're talking about a whole new kind of toolkit for us as parents. And this isn't about offloading our jobs, not at all. It's about getting incredible insights into how your child's unique brain is wired so you can empower their development. So imagine this. The AI sees that your kid is a natural at sequencing tasks. It could then suggest more advanced logic games, maybe even some fun STEM stuff to explore that skill. Or if it sees a real spark of imagination, it could offer up creative art prompts or collaborative storytelling games. It's not about putting a label on a kid. It's about spotting that little spark of curiosity and gently fanning the flames. And I really want to be clear about this. This is not about judging or grading your child. It's not about creating anxiety. It's about creating opportunity. It's about using this technology to provide compassionate, early support in a way that just wasn't possible before. And look, this support works both ways, which is so important. Just like it can spot strengths, AI could also act as an early whisper for parents. It can gently flag areas where a child might need a little extra support, way before it becomes a big deal in a classroom. It's not an alarm bell. It's just a quiet whisper, a private heads up. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how would this even work? Well, one really cool idea is something called a nightly report. Just by analyzing how your child interacts, what they respond to, what frustrates them, the AI could give you a simple summary at the end of the day. And here's the best part. It could suggest simple, fun things you can do together the next day to build on whatever they're learning. Which brings us to what might be the single most important point in all of this. The AI has to be a guide, never a guardian. It's a tool that's there to support the real, crucial partnership, the one between you and your child. So let's be super clear. The wrong way to think about this is parent versus AI. That's a dead end. The right model, the one that actually works, is parent plus AI. A screen can't hug your child when they have a nightmare. It can't teach empathy. It can't provide love, but it can support a loving parent who does all of those amazing, irreplaceable things. And really, that's the big idea I want to leave you with today. An AI can't love a child. Of course not. But if we use it wisely, it can help them discover who they are meant to become. It can help them flourish, not as extensions of a machine, but as the curious, creative, and compassionate humans they were always meant to be.